Back to you guys, Orge.
These senior wool handlers are very precise. I'm watching the way that they aim for those bins. Unlike the novice and the juniors, there was quite a few misses happening, Tuma. That costs them time because they have to go back and retrieve the wool, put it back in the basket. But these senior wool handlers, they tend to be right onto it and making sure that wool goes into the basket.
Overshooting, Audrey. They're overshooting the baskets. Connor hasn't been overshooting anything. The only thing that's on the floor at the moment is lock wool. So he's looking pretty sharp at the moment as Connor.
I'm liking the quality work that's been done down here on stand number 4 as well. Just keeping those pieces. You can actually just look into those bins and know exactly what they are because, looking right round Ashley's table. How's it going down your end, Tima?
Wow, another wonderful throw from Braddock. Let's see what Connor can do. Good throw from him as well. Not too much overhanging. That judge hasn't got much to look at. But here we go. 1 minute 20 seconds is the senior seal time. Not a lot of time. So Connor, come on, mate. Now's the time to pull your finger out and get around that table. Here he goes. Looks like he's going to go to the neck last, Audrey.
Well, I'm just quite impressed by the points that he's lost to date. If you look at those points above the name, he's on a 33. Down here we've got Ashley on a 66. Now that can mean absolutely nothing at all because this wool has then got to go out the back to be judged again, and you can lose up to 100 points. It's pretty tough, Tuma.
Certainly is, and look at Connor's points. They haven't changed a lot even after the roll-up. They can lose up to 10 points there. Well done, Connor, but you're going to need to keep moving because this girl, Anna Braddock, right next to you, she is about to get on her knees and put her hand up. Here he goes, Connor. Come on, Connor, your legs are too long now. They're not like they used to be. But here he goes. It looks like stand number 2. Yes, it is.
Ashley down here on stand number 4, she's not being phased at all. She's making sure she's got her quality absolutely right. Nikki on stand number 3, she's sorting the locks and the second pieces into the individual baskets they go. Ashley still with broom in hand. Come on, girl, 1 minute 20. 1 minute 20 is the seal time. After that, you're losing lots and lots of points. Shake of the fleece of the second pieces from the locks into the basket. Time for Nikki on stand number 3. Miles Oldershaw, the judge on stand 4. Well done, competitors.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go along to the pairs pressing. Any of you folk that have entered in the wool pressing, please come along and register at the table here so we know who you are. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on press number 1, we have Conan Gray and Willie Killian. Willie and Conan have been here before, but on press number 1, we bringing out of the cobwebs, out of the woodwork, ladies and gentlemen, is Willie Sharp. His partner is Jeremy Goodger. The bale weight is 160 kilograms, guys, and I reckon if you're still pressing after 6 minutes, you're too slow. You're going to have to lift yourselves up real hard. So it is the Farmlands sponsored men's and women's mixed pairs wool pressing for the year 2015. The Golden Shears Farmlands wool pressing. Timekeepers ready. Pressmen, on your marks, get set, go. Back to the wool handling, Orge.
Yes, it looks like we're good to go down here in the in the wool handling as well. Jimmy Samuels down there. Just got a few bins to sort out. Well, can we have our shearers to the board, please? Shearers and wool handling judges. We've got the green light. Yes, we have. Timekeepers ready. Shearers, get set, go.
Hey, Tim, back here with the wool pressing. These guys had a little bit of a cuddle earlier on and they give one another a love. And look at this. It's a tag two-man team. Into the wool press they go. These boys here, look at this man, is built like a brick house. We got Jeremy Goodyear here. He's just putting it in quietly while Willie's the older statesman of the two. You see how he still puts it out the corners. Well, Willie, time. This is 2015, not 1895. Move with the times, Willie Sharp. Back to you guys at the wool handling.
On stand number 1, we've got Tumanako Waikare of Masterton, Tara Stevens of Australia, Adrian Samuels from Wanganui, Jimmy Samuels from Martin. Well, we've seen a fair few heats this morning. It's unfortunate that I believe only 12 will go through to the semi-final, quarter-final, if there is one. But Tuma Mullins, we've got Jimmy Samuels down here from Martin. He looks like he knows exactly what he's all about. Turn that table just a little bit. You know, I've seen open competitors do that, turn that table, but really it's to block the judges from coming close.
Yeah, well, Jimmy Samuels, I'm not sure if you know Audrey, but he won the pre-shares yesterday, the seniors, so all the competitors are like, welcome to the Open, Jimmy Samuels.
First place about to be dispatched. No wonder he won. Look at that throw, ladies and gentlemen. Linda Tarrant, you will be lucky to get a point off that throw.
Hey, just coming back to the wool pressing, guys. Look, we've only gone 2.5 minutes and the top box is coming around here on press number 2. Willie Sharp and Jeremy Goodyear, ladies and gentlemen, they're getting ready to crank down. 2.5 minutes has gone by and we're already going to bring down the wool press. Well, boys, you might be young and fit looking, but the guys on press number 2 have got the experience on their side. They're going to take it up. Up goes the box there for Conan Gray. And once they start bringing the handle down, ladies and gentlemen, you get them behind these wool presses because it's going to be all action here. This is the Mountain Men. Back to you, Orge.
Adrian Samuels down here on stand number 3. Must be a whanauna of next door to Jimmy. Not too far away from the awa. Adrian just checking to make sure she's done a good job and removed all of the short discoloured portions. I'm loving the way that Jimmy is working though, Tuma. He is precise. Every movement is accounted for.
Right, Audrey, with the handles coming down in 3.5 minutes is Willie Sharp. Come on now. William. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The press is coming down. Willie Sharp has gotten tired. You might need a little bit of oxygen, Willie Sharp. You've had to bring in the reinforcements by the way of Jeremy Goodyear. Round the top they go. The time is only 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes and the table's coming down. Where's the young boys? They got a little bit of pressure put on you. Come on, Conan, push that damn handle down, my man. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The pins are going in for Jeremy Goodyear. Are these boys going to catch them? They're cheating, Mr. Judge, they're cheating. G'day, guys. Nathan, welcome along the MPs. Here they go. Down it comes now when we're going to work away. Look at the pressure on this face now. Mr. Nathan Guy, welcome along to Masterton. Honourable Nathan Guy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first one's going in. And Willie Killian has put, get in there, you bugger. He pushes it across and then he goes. We've got the World Wide Web working away. This is New Zealand's, the world's best press man here, Jeremy Goodyear. He's coming better, but the young guys are coming back at you, Jeremy. Look at the poetry in motion, all about health and safety. We've got this new law coming in. It's not draconian, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about looking after one another in the workplace. And we're dealing with hazards every day. He's getting ready to cap up. I'm just going to walk through with this, Audrey and Tuma. Just getting away because the young guys, Conan and Willie, are coming better. Let the thing go, but he's pinning up. The time is 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes has ticked by and there's already one press in the wool pack. Come on, Conan. Yep, swing it up now. They want to make the finals. Conan takes the top back, puts it down quietly. But look at this here. We're going to weigh. We want 160 kilograms, Jeremy Goodger. 160 kilograms here in the farmlands. Men's wool pressing. Getting ready to pin up, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's going to get pinned up. Righto, Willie Sharp, you're not even sweating. You're riding Jeremy. Do something. He is doing something, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how he goes. We're going to put this press out. Ladies and gentlemen, under 6 minutes, the wool bale's coming out. Give him a good hand, ladies and gentlemen. Willie Sharp and Jeremy Goodger. There's a little bit of work to do, and oh, they've done it. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. The two boys. Oh, the boys on press number 1. They're right there. Hardly anything in it. Whew. Got hard doing that as well. We're going to weigh these bales now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to weigh these bales. 160 kilograms it is. Look at the perspiration, the sweat's coming off these guys. Gee, Willie, you're pretty fit. You're not even sweating, brother. Hey, did you ride Jeremy? Jeremy. Hey, what's the bale weight?
160. Hopefully 160, but 154.
We won't ask the judge. He's too po-faced. He won't answer anyway, but because he's all concentration. But what do you reckon there? Richard Pearson.
Side flat wasn't over enough.
The underside flat wasn't over enough, but I wanted to know what the weight is. We're going to put these guys on, and how's these young fellas talking? Gee, you guys came back at them with a whiz, didn't you?
Yeah, no, it's cool.
How did that go, Conan?
That was awesome, thank you.
Did you think Willie Sharp was the leading edge over there?
No, he did good, he did good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to weigh these bales, 160 kilos, and I'm going to tell you what the weight is. I think you should put it back on again. It moved. It needs to go back on again. Reset it. Have a guess, ladies and gentlemen. We want 160. What do you reckon? 151 kilograms. Bit light. Let's see how these other big monsters did. I reckon it's 155. Oh, they had too much Wheat Bix this morning. The 163.5, ladies and gentlemen. 163, 3 kilos over. Back to you guys at the wool press, at the wool handling.
Is Angelique here? Is Angelique on table number 4?
No, she's fine where she is. She moved to table 3.
Ah, that's better. Okay, we've got the green light. Can we have the shearers to the board? Timekeepers ready. Shearers, get set, go.
Well, Tuma, I have to say, I think Adrian Samuels on that last heat was a pretty good performance. I think she might have even clipped Jimmy's performance in that heat. So I'll be looking, I'm going to put some money on that girl. I think she looked very, very good. But we'll see if the outside judges agree with what I saw, how I saw it. What do you reckon?
Well, they were down your end of the stadium, and Jimmy's pretty sharp though, pretty deceptive. But well, yeah, like you say, we'll have to see what happens out the back. A lot of points can be lost out the back, but here we go, up the neck work these shearers. We got Edna Smith from Hastings. We've got Rana Williams. She's from up Hastings way as well. And then we've got a local girl here on table number 3. Here they are working along with their shearers. Thank you very much to these shearers, Paddy Mason and his guys.
Tuma Mullins, Angeline Calhoun on stand number 3 here. She's not sure if she's current secretary of Golden Shears, but she has been in the past. Such are the skills of these wool handlers, of these people, of local people, getting in behind the Golden Shears and the capacity to, as a supporter, as a volunteer, doing all this hard work, then jumping up and having a go, competing. Fantastic to see.
Rana throws that fleece beauty. Angeline throws it as well. Another nice throw. Let's see what Edna can do. Oh, she just flicked it and it lay down like a little carpet.
Nothing in those throws at all. Those judges will be finding it very, very hard. We see already they've been taken for 13 points for Rana Williams. Now that does include some board work. The points are slightly delayed, but I think they'd be struggling to find some penalty points for those throws, Tuma.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, you know, a lot of the points are lost in the undermine area. But these are senior competitors, you know, they know all these little tricks. They know where the judges are looking to try and take points off them, and they try and combat that some way, moving their bodies around so that the judges can't see. Sticking the old booty out to get out of the road, judges. You know, these senior competitors, they're pretty sneaky. And then when they get to the open, holy moly.
Well, these wool handling judges will be just primed up. They'll have found these straps, looking for those penalty points to take off these competitors. Very little separates them. So I'm sure these wool handling judges are equal to the task.
All right, Audrey, we're just going to get this second heat of the mixed pairs underway. The last guys did it in 5 minutes and 53 seconds. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got 2 females. This is not only a men's domain. The ladies, Fiona and Coco, gonna mix it with the boys. 5 minutes and 53 seconds. How you feeling, Coco? 10 minutes. Next minute is 4 minutes. And on press number 2, Vinny and James Goodyear. All right, we got the timekeepers ready. Press, people, pressmen, on your marks. Get set, go! Back to you at the wool handling.
Not much in it at all. Second fleece already at the table. Third fleece has been shorn. They'll be starting to think about their clean-up, Tuma. 1 minute 20 is the sealed time for this senior wool handling. What's happening down there on stand number 1?
Down here on stand number 1, this Edna Smith, she is like stuck to the shearer. She is right there with him every single blow, making sure that there's no little short bits of wool. You know, the length thing is the big thing, colour, length contamination, and she's right there with his shearer. Here she goes, fingers working away nicely. She's looking over, pulling that fleece over, looking around. Eyes are going, ears are going, tongue's going. It's all going down here. And if you have a look up on up the screen up the top, you can see why. Look at this wool handler. She's full of intensity. Edna Smith from the Hastings. Holy shit, she's going to break the table.
Rana Williams down here in the middle stand. Tuma, I like the look of this fleece. Make the most of it, Rana. Nice and easy. It floats out just a little bit, not even a point being lost for those bits that are hanging over the side. Loving it on table one. Down here for Angeline, local girl from Masterton. She's got her third and final fleece thrown as well.
This girl down here on table number one, she's got the cool lycras on, got the Shearing NZ logo on there, and it's in the fluoro pink. Here we go, we've got a few wool handlers sitting in front of her, giving her all the encouragement in the world. Rana Williams, table number two, she's there, she's got the headband on, she's ready to go, ready for business. We've got Angeline down there on table number three, she's rolled up, nice tight compact roll. Angeline is what it's about. Edna Smith from Hastings on table one. You need to hurry up because these other wool handlers are pumping. Holy smokes, Rana on table two. She's broken it. Oh, Rana, you're a bit of an animal there, Audrey.
These competitors are giving it their all, and these are only the seniors. Wait till you see what happens when these open competitors, then you're going to see some wool fly, some tables flying, but it's broom in hand for competitors 1, 2 and 3. Nothing in it between stands 1 and 2. Locks and second pieces to be sorted. Who's it going to be? Stand 1 or stand 2? Rana Williams looking like she's near finished. Happy with your job, Rana? Put your hand up.
Well, Audrey, back at the wool pressing here. This heat here on press number one, the boys, the Goodyear boys are actually half a minute faster than the other guys at the moment. They're 30 seconds faster, and they're getting ready to crank down. Well, it's good to see all the school children here this afternoon. Hello, school children. Good afternoon. Kia ora. Bula bula, vanaka. How many of you people are from overseas?
We're local, we're from Lakeview School.
Welcome along Lakeview School, and of course you're all bilingual now. No mai haramai ki tēnei whare, te whare kuti kuti o ngā hipi, no mai haramai. Kia ora. Well, we're back to the wool pressing, and it's down, it's coming, ladies and gentlemen. What's the time? 3.5 minutes, and these guys are going flat out. They're all Willie Sharp and Jeremy Goodyear are under pressure. Round she goes, nice and tidy workspace. Looking at the floor, let's see how these boys go. How are the young Coco? She's not saying much. She won't even look at the blinking commentator. This is how focused Coco is. I'm going on the other side of the press so I can see her. I can see the perspiration, but look at the pins going in here. The pins are going in. The boys are doing their paperwork. They've got to brand the bale. They've got to make it look nice and neat. We're coming up 4.5 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and this is a quicker one now. Get back there. James is going to go back there, but he's going to let it go. Getting ready to tug it up now. The pins are going to be pulling across. The guys are there. We'll be back to you in a minute. Audrey and Tuma, here they go. They're going to pin it up now. The pressure is on. Are they going to go under 5 minutes? Pretty close, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Conan Gray's looking over this. Says, oh, geez, look, they've got out pressure. Well, it's all in the weights too. Oh, he's struck a little bit of a hard one there. Here we go. We've got the Minister of Primary Industries, the Agricultural Minister, Miss Honourable Nathan Guy in the building, and he's coming along to see where New Zealand's prosperity is. This is all the hard workers. Get out of the way, guys. Here's the girls. They're going to start cranking down. Get them behind the girls. Fiona needs a little bit of hand. Come on, you school kids. Make a bit of noise. Make a bit of noise for this lady. Down the top she goes. She needs a little bit more of a hand. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the face on this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. Give them a good hand, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's all over. You ready to go, Tom?
Okay, the square shears to the board. Timekeepers ready. Shearers, get set, go.
Sarah Higgins from Marlborough on stand number 1. We don't see a lot of wool handlers come out of the Marlborough region, so welcome along, Sarah. Emma Mason from Masterton. Aroha Edmonds also from Masterton. Couple of local girls just winding up that senior heats. We've had seven heats this morning. Very good effort for our senior competitors. Tuma, big competition this morning. Big competition this morning for a lot of these wool handlers. We've been through the junior, been through the novice. We've got the novice final following this one. Now we're on to the seniors.
Yes, it's a good thing too. All these novices that should be around watching these wool handlers. You know, a lot of it is just basics and having a good pattern, isn't it, around your shearer. And that's where these young novices come in, you know, and try and buddy up with one of these senior wool handlers, or even the open ones. There's a few around. Ask them a few tips. You know, you get the odd one that won't really want to talk to you until you start beating them, and then, hello, your best friend. But, you know, most of them out there will actually, you know, give you a hand if you ask them. You know, they're funny ones sometimes there, Audrey.
They're a lot less scarier than the open competitors. These seniors are a little bit more friendly. First fleece ready to be displayed onto their table. Ready to get those processing faults, remove them, place them in the basket. What do we see from Emma? That's not a bad effort. Aroha, quite a big fleece, but I think the throw has got to go with Sarah Higgins from the Marlborough region. Tuma.
Yeah.
One fleece at the table, one on the board being shorn, one in the pen still waiting to be shorn. Tuma, this is the winding up of the senior wool handling heats. We get down to the business end with the novice wool handling final straight after this event. Who's your pick on this in this heat?
Emma Mason made it into the final yesterday. Aroha Edmonds, she's no slouch either. But Sarah Higgins, you know, she went and spent a day with Wool Systems training crew the other day. She reckons she got a lot out of it. So I tell you what, it's pretty hard to choose. I'm going to sit on the fence a little bit, but I like the way this young girl on table 1 is rolling up that fleece. She became one with the fleece.
Well, Tuma, they're really starting to throw these tables around. I think we might have to just make a point to competitors just to ease up a little bit. We don't want to see any accidents happening, but these competitors mean business. Throws, looking good on table 1 again, Tuma.
Audrey, just to interrupt you, we've just had the girls pull up, and I think the guys did it in just on 5 minutes, and the young ladies, how long did they take? About 8 minutes? Well, Coco, you said it was going to help. What time did you say you were going to do it in?
10 minutes.
Well, I think you will well under the 10 minutes. What's driving you to become a wool presser?
Mrs. Healy.
Mrs. Healy. Well, she's a very accomplished wool presser. She's won it a few times. So Fiona, now Mrs. Healy. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good.
How's married life?
Yeah, good.
Have you taught him how to do the dishes yet while you go out working?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, give the ladies a good hand. They had their work cut out for them. The guys did it in 5 minutes and the girls did it in... but hey, they might have the bale weights. Let's go to the bale weights, boys.
Claire Wilson and Bianca Hawe. Can we have you to the microphone desk? Claire Wilson, Bianca Hawe.
Well, Kuru, I'm liking the looks of that bale. I reckon...
what do you reckon?
Well, from here, I can take a...
They want
educated
160 is the desired weight.
I reckon it's probably a good 155.
155. Audrey. 165. Whoa, the women have got it. Oh, wait. How long are these other boys?
Time is on for these competitors. Senior wool handling Golden Shears 2015 championship title. That is what these wool handlers are vying for. That title alone, as well as prize money, as well as the kudos of being the champion for 2015, Tuma.
Just watching this, Sarah Higgins. Come on, Sarah. 1 minute 20 seconds is the clean-up time for these senior wool handlers. 1 minute 20. We've got Emma down there. She's pulling wool out of one and into another. Oh, and we've got Aroha down there. Aroha. She looks like she's got a handful of pieces down there as well, Audrey.
It's quite deceiving how dirty these fleeces are. Some of these fleeces have requiring quite a bit of work. So it's a roll-up time for Aroha on stand at number 3. Broom in hand for Emma on 1. But the girl from Marlborough, I think she's really taken it to these competitors. Sarah Higgins on table 1.
Yeah, the young Sarah Higgins is South Island lass. Apparently she's been following all the shows around down the South Island. One of the top South Island wool handlers. But we do things a little differently up here in the north. But she looks like a quick learner. Here she goes, running around. There we go. Time for Emma, the local girl.
Aroha just sorting the second pieces in the locks, making sure she's got those sorted. A lot of points can be actually lost out the back. Time is taken for Sarah Higgins on table 1. Aroha not too far away. Is she happy with her job? She puts her hand up.
Well, I think that's it for the senior wool handling, Audrey.
Righto, let's go back to the wool pressing. Heat 3, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got the Hicks boys from out in the sticks. Cam and Jonathan Hicks, they're on press number 2. And I think Jonathan is the top qualifier into the semi-finals in the men's event. And on press number 1, we have a brother and sister team, Jimmy and Adrian Samuels. And these folks all come from the central North Island, a little town called, it's a hick town, Martin. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The wool presses are just about ready to get underway. Women folk, men folk, they all get involved here. We're live streaming out to the big wide world, and we've got all our folks here really captivated by this wool pressing while we get ready. Or was that the end of the wool handling? Righto, pressman. 5 minutes and 17 seconds is the fastest time, make no mistake. 5 minutes and 17, but it's all about safety in the workplace, being able to not put yourself under too much pressure. Pressman, on your marks, get set, go! 5 minutes and 17 seconds is the quickest time. We're getting rid of contamination. What you saw Jonathan do there, where that wool pack has come from, there could have been a bit of cross-contamination. This beautiful fibre, we do not want it to be contaminated by synthetics. So we have that there. This is a renewable source, ladies and gentlemen. The beautifully grown, crossbred second shear wool. Cam Hicks has got about 65 kilos, lifts it up, tosses it into the wool press. The school teacher brother here, he does all the smart stuff, while the shearer brother, he does all the hard work. These boys know how to work it out. Let's go see how they work as a team. You watch tag team. Here they go, ladies and gentlemen. 107 kilos that time. Went into the wool press.